Hello, everyone. I just realized that I missed doing our oracle readings, so I picked the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and let's see what message comes through. Oop. All right. Okay. 2 came. 1 second. And I don't edit my videos. Yeah, that's another story. Hold on. Okay, this one came upright. Wow, which is very interesting. I was just thinking about fairies, and there's something about them that I want to connect to, and these look like fairies to me. I don't know if you could see it. Wow. Sorry, just the word on it is mending. The number is 52, which also could be 7. And I just interacted with a person yesterday, and the person's name was 7, which I thought was really odd. I knew that it meant something. Sorry, just putting them together. The other one that came was Never Ending Story. Again, another fairy. What? So the upright looks like this, right? But it was reverse. We're going to read the reverse reading. Never Ending Story and Mending. Okay. Let's see what the message is. Now, the Never Ending Story, the number on there is 37, or it could be 10 or 1. I'm just going to share the numbers. To me, I resonated with the first one, the 52, which would be 7 because of my interaction yesterday. But yeah. Okay. Now, the Never Ending Story, which was reversed, came first, like in my hand first. The second one was on the floor. So we're just going to read the first one. Okay. We're going to go straight to the reverse reading or the protection reading of this card. This is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is, not my circus, not my monkeys. That's a good one. Should we say it one more time? Not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on and unscathed, sorry, I can't pronounce it, and blameless. So I guess untouched and blameless. Huh. All right, so stay away from drama, and especially the ones that are not yours. Okay, let's see the second one. That was mending. Okay. Mending was upright, so we're going to read the whole thing. Essential meanings of the mending card, which was this one. I have this light on. Now I'm wondering. if you can even see the thing, the card. The room gets dark. All right, so the essential meanings: forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Hmm. Again, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. The oracle's message: each time we hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Let go of the pain so you could reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, to make amends to others. Set yourself free. Relationship message: you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest uh, readiness. Sorry, no, and an honest redress. So I'll read that one more time. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. Prosperity message: everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much you are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. And being that it was upright, we won't need to read the protection message unless that's calling on your heart. I will be happy to share the protection message. Just let me know in the comments. But yeah, this was, um, you know, interesting. Because, like I said, I was just thinking about fairies this morning. And um, you know what? I also had my animal deck. I feel like this is going a little longer than it usually does. What we will do is just to pull out one card, see which animal comes through. I'm really reflecting on the reading so far. Yeah. I did something fun this morning. I'm just gonna share as I shovel. I feel like I spoke to my dog, and I feel like I heard him back. And I don't want to doubt it. I feel like it was natural. That was fun. That makes me excited. I've been wanting that connection for a while. Ooh, now it's made me curious which animal is going to come through. Sometimes this happens with the shoveling. It just takes a while. Yeah. If you set an intention while I'm doing this. All right. Strength. There's a moth on the card. That looks like a tiger, but let's just make sure. Yep, it's the tiger card. Let's see. Okay. And it was upright. Tiger came through. The word on the card is strength. The tiger has been in many mythologies as a being of great might and physical ability. They have also been connected with war, athleticism, and protection. The symbol of tiger has been often associated with high ranking generals whose only superiors were the dragon and phoenix, or emperor and empress. This card is a symbol of physical strength, protective strength, and bodily powers. Um, the tiger card represents inner strength as well as physical strength. It is the strength that helps us overcome adversity, illness, hatred, and danger. This card is of strong will, moral strength, and resistance to temptation. It is the fortitude of quiet personal power and careful restraint of overwhelming emotion necessary to see the task come to fruitful conclusion. So maybe along with the other two cards that we read, the tiger showed up to remind us of our inner strength, our quiet personal power, and careful restraint of overwhelming emotion, which is necessary to see the task come to fruitful conclusion. So, as you're going through your forgiveness with yourself and with a situation or with the other person or with circumstance, first, as you're going through this process, don't tangle yourself with other people's drama, not yours, not your circus, not your monkeys, if you remember. And then use your inner strength, your quiet power. Remember the tiger. Even do more research about the tiger. I mean, the tiger came through for a reason. And even the moth. And then there's the infinity symbol over there too. Okay. Thank you for sharing this space with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.